Things are spiraling out of control in Tanzania right now. The country just had an election which has turned into chaos and commotion. Protests everywhere, soldiers on the streets, and the internet almost completely shut down. People are saying this is not an election, it is a takeover.
Commercial capital of Dar es Salaam, vandalizing polling stations. There are reports that a number of police stations were set ablaze during the unrest. The chaos has spread to the Kenya-Tanzania border. Earlier today, business was paralyzed at the Namanga one-stop border point between Kenya and Tanzania as agitated Tanzanian youth protested the alleged shambolic elections, grounding tourist vehicles and cargo trucks while clearance at customs was halted.
Haiwezekani tu uchaguzi unafanyika alafu opposition leader yuko ndani. Hizo ni kura gani aise? Si bora tu yani bora kuliko kungekuwa na uchaguzi jana ungefanya sherehe kumwapisha huyu mama.
So here is how it started. President Samia Suluhu Hassan, the first female president of Tanzania, just ran for re-election. But before the votes, two big opposition leaders were blocked from running. One was arrested, the other was kicked out by the Electoral Commission. That left only her and her ruling party, CCM, which has ruled since independence. In 1961, people were like, wait, how is this fair? Many Tanzanians already felt things were tight. No freedom to speak out, journalists getting silenced. So this was the last straw. When people went to vote on October 29, things exploded. Crowds came out in Dar es Salaam, Arusha, and other big cities shouting, "We want our country back." Some angry protesters burned a bus and damaged a few polling tents. The police and army moved in using tear gas, rubber bullets, even live rounds. By night, the government announced a curfew. Everyone must stay indoors after 6 p.m. Then, boom, the internet went off. Facebook, WhatsApp, X, formerly known as Twitter, all gone. Tanzania went completely dark. The government says they are just keeping peace, but human rights groups are calling foul, saying the police used too much force and people were shot just for protesting. At least 2 people have died, and some local reports say the number could have been way higher than that. Meanwhile, President Samia's camp is already declaring victory, even though many voters say they didn't get a real choice in this election. Opposition parties call it a sham election, and foreign embassies are warning their citizens to stay indoors. It is wild what is happening in Tanzania under the prevailing circumstances. Lockdown, not because of a virus, but because of politics. Now, you might be thinking this is just Tanzania, right? But no, it's actually bigger than that. This is about democracy in Africa. Tanzania was known as one of the most peaceful countries in the world. At a point, there was no coup, no wars, it was just peace. But now people are realizing peace without freedom is not real peace. It's the same energy we've seen before in Nigeria's EndSARS protests or South Africa's fees must fall. Young people tired of being ignored, tired of fake elections, and tired of silence. So what's happening there could happen anywhere at all in Africa. In the next few days, we will see if the protest grows bigger or if the Tanzanian army crushes the protesters. But what is important is that Tanzanians want real democracy. They want to make their own choice. They want their votes to count. Will the Tanzanian government oblige them this request? Or will they do otherwise? The world is watching. Africa is watching. We are watching.